Hey guys, it's Des. What's up? Oh, thanks for coming back. So today's video is about, in my opinion, the best rhinestone gel on the market right now. So if you want to know what the best rhinestone gel that's out on the market now, stay tuned. So now a lot of nail techs, I'm in a lot of groups on Facebook. A lot of nail techs ask, which nail glue do you use to secure your rhinestones? So I went through a lot of trial and error when it came to glues to secure my rhinestones. So I just thought I'd make this video to help you guys, or at least navigate or point you in the right direction to find a pretty good, in my opinion, rhinestone glue, gel, whatever, however you want to put it. So I have used maybe six in the past. But honestly, the best one yet is, well, I'll get to that. I'll definitely get to the one I think is the best, but let's start off with what our options are. So there's many rhinestone glues out there, but there's, some are not worth it. A lot of them are worth it. So everybody uses crazy glue. I know a lot of people that still use crazy glue to secure their rhinestones. And crazy glue works pretty good. But some of the times you get cases where they fall off. They're not secure enough. It's not done well enough. So they tend to fall off. The crazy glue tends to fall off. I mean, the crazy glue tends to make the rhinestones fall off. And then a lot of people I know out there use KDS. KDS is pretty daggone good, in my opinion, as well. I've used this, but there's a lot of issues that I have with KDS, and we'll talk about that later in the video. There's another one that a lot of people use, ASP. ASP is like, it's like a brush-on gel. It's like a brush-on resin. And that one works pretty well, but I have an issue with that as well, and we'll discuss that too. So this one is just the curing spray, because right now I can't find the bottle that I normally use for the brush-on resin. So I have this in its place. It's ASP. It's an ASP gel resin, right? And then finally is the one that I'm pretty much stuck with now, and we'll discuss more in detail what's that about. So that one is the Daily Charm, right? So with all four of the glues that I've used, that I have for me today, I'm gonna rate them and let you know which one I think is the best, and what issues I have with each and every one of them, and some more than others. So the crazy glue is a pretty decent glue. It's a pretty decent glue for the rhinestones. But what happens is, when you pick up the rhinestones, if you're using the crazy glue, when you pick up the rhinestones, and this happens pretty much with all of them, but if the crazy glue touch your rhinestone, it gets cloudy. And a lot of the times, if you use too much crazy glue or use too little crazy glue, if you use too little crazy glue, the rhinestones will fall off. If you use too much, it'll get around the outsides and it'll spill all over the place. It's a lot messy. And it also clouds your rhinestones. So you pay a lot of money for these rhinestones, and then you use the crazy glue, and you pretty much mess up your look, you mess up your nail look, you mess up the rhinestones. So it defeats the purpose. Crazy glue works, but I suggest not using crazy glue. If you're a beginner, you use what you got. We all have to work with what we have. But if you're still using, I think it all depends on you per se, but I would not use, if I don't have anything else, I would not use, I would use this, but if I had other options, I would not use crazy glue as an option to stick on my rhinestones. So the second glue, okay, so I'll talk about the ASP resin. Is pretty much, I got this from Sally's. I heard about this. A lot of people still use it. It's like a resin. It's liquid. It brushes on like it brushes on like a gel polish, and then you spray this to cure it. Even if you put it in a UV light, it's not going to cure it. Nothing's going to cure. This is what activates it and cures it. So that worked pretty well for me for a while. But the issue I had with that resin is pretty much what we have with a lot of resins. They tend to dry up once you open up the bottle. So that was my issue. Like it's a pretty good glue to use, but if you don't secure it tightly enough or in a good place to secure where you're supposed to secure it, it'll dry out. So when the next time you go to use it, you don't have any more because it's hard and it's dried up and it's clumpy. So that's that. If you want to use this, I think this one is $6 and the brush on resin is about like $8 or $9. So that's a $20 for the set. This lasts you a long time. But like I said, the resin dries up pretty quickly. So you want to definitely be mindful about that. And then the third glue is the KDS glue. The KDS glue is great, right? It's really, really good, but like I said, I have the same issue with the KDS glue that I had with the ASP resin. This sticks on, immediately sticks on. It works wonders. A lot of people might not agree with me, but when you open this, it dries out so quick as well. So you really don't get a bunch of uses with this. If you're not a nail tech that is in a shop and you don't get full use of this bottle once you open it, it's gone. And that's like money down the drain. A lot of people use this glue. A lot of people use this glue for everything, like to stick on your nails. I would use this to stick on your tips because this sticks great. It sticks immediately. And it's a really good glue, but the fact that it dries out as soon as if you put it in your case and you go back to use it maybe 1 or 2 times, even a week later, it's dried out. So like I said before, that is a waste of money because they dry out too quickly. But all in all, it's a pretty good glue. And then, so finally, we come to the Daily Charms one that I use. Now the Daily Charms one, this is a really good one. It's like a gel. You brush it on like a gel, and then you can, oh, it's strong. You brush it on like a gel, you can manipulate it, you can move it around, and when it dries on. And I've had this for a while. I use very little. You only need a very little bit of it. It doesn't set until you sit it under the light under the UV light to cure. So it's a pretty good overall. It's a pretty good jewelry gel, and it stays put. And the reason why I say that is because I've done my nails, as you can see. This is my nails. This is how they look. This nail right here, I did using the jewelry gel, right? The jewelry, the Daily Charms, this one. This one, I used the Crazy Glue. As you can see, I'm missing a rhinestone here, right? I'm missing a rhinestone here, and this happened the next day. I chose not to put it back on because I knew I was going to be doing this video. These have been on for 5 weeks. 5 weeks, right? And 5 weeks, you see the new growth, and all of these are still intact. Literally, all of my rhinestones are still intact after 5 weeks. So I think you guys already know which glue I prefer, but I just wanted you to see the difference in the glues, and you decide. This is not, I'm not getting paid for this. I have purchased all of this with my own money. Everything with my own money. This is not a sponsored video or anything like that. I'm just letting you guys know which glue works best for me. And this is personally me. And I have not stopped using this since. This is a little bit pricey. Everybody knows this is cheap. You can get this for $1. This price point is about $4 to $5 wherever you go. They sell it on Amazon. It's readily available on Amazon. And like I said, this one is like $6 or $4.99, and then the resin is like $8.99, $9.99. This one is $20, $25, depending on when you get it. And then you can always probably get a discount code, so you can get like 10% off or something like that. But all in all, it's like $20, $25. But this is really worth it. Like whatever they put in here, it's really, really worth it, because 5 weeks and this is still going. I could say nothing but good things about it. The only reason I decided to do because this could still go for longer, but the only reason I decided to do this video now is because I want to do my nails over. So I wanted to get this video out of the way. But definitely check out these two, and even this one if you're in the market, the ASP. If you're in the market for a really good jewelry nail glue, please check out one of the glues below. If you have any of these glues, comment below and let me know what you think about them. Let me know if you think the Daily Charm is the best, if you think KDS is the best. Let me know. If you've ever tried ASP, comment below and let me know what you think about it and your thoughts. I definitely love to know what some other people thought about it. Maybe I'm using it wrong. Maybe I am waiting too long to use them or something. I'm not 100% sure, but I know what works for me and my timeline. So let me know what works for you and your timeline. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching the video. Love you guys. See you next time.